Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to all of my wonderful and juicy and delicious little subscribers out there. And how I love you all so, and I hope that you're all super duper well, super duper wonderful and super duper delicious. And that life is treating you all so deliciously. So I've just had to get some more batteries, okay? The old Duracell, to recharge. So 3, 2, 1, beam me up, Scotty. There we go, my delicious little babies. See, they're lovely and bright now, see? Okay, my juicy little lads, and they're flipping twisted again. Anyway, my delicious little babies, I hope that you're all super duper well. Now, the time in our UK today is nearly 7 p.m, okay? So it's still very bright. Lots of not so nice fluffy clouds. We can see a bit more blue sky today, and it's sun shining, but it's actually rather cold, my delicious little babies. So it is, well, for myself anyway, it's jacket weather, okay, my delicious little babies. That's just for myself, but for others, they probably walk around in a t-shirt. It's what we call, they're probably in their hot blood. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? Now then, so what is it that I want to say? Right, oh yes. First of all, I spoke to another dear lady yesterday, and she was saying that there's been some new equipment in Birmingham Airport. They've had new equipment fitted, okay, my delicious little babies. So, but to me, I'm still not buying it, okay? I still believe, there we are, there's something else, okay, my delicious little babies, and there we are, and I'm going to stick by it. Now then, my delicious little babies, I'm just trying to remember everything. I've seen a little shorty video earlier. Search engine of your choice, my delicious little babies. Gemma, with a G, not a J. O'Doherty, Gemma space O'Doherty, then it's space bar BitChute, and then you should have reached your destination, okay, my delicious little babies. Well, and if you scroll down, so you click onto her video, so it's not her latest one, okay. If you go to like the little squarey roundy box, okay, and just click on there, please, and thank you, my delicious little babies. There's a video which is 2 minutes, I do believe, and 2 seconds long. Anyway, my delicious little babies, and it shows Andrew Bridgen, from our UK, the one who I said that, because when he first came out, even myself, I thought to myself, oh, he's clearly, doing things for the good now, okay? But the only thing I could not put my finger on is why he was still in the Parliament. That's something that I just really could not get me noddle. There we are, get me noddle around, okay? So as time went on anyway, I don't know. It didn't take me long, and my mind was changing. There we are, very quickly. Anyway, my delicious little babies, what I am going to say to you is, okay, because it's so hard now to see, to see who's who. It's really hard to see, my delicious little babies. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, so well, in this shorty video that Gemma's uploaded up onto her her channel, sorry. Well, it shows where Andrew Bridgen, I'm only telling you what I saw, my delicious little babies, on the video. It's telling you that he said he took 2 Pfizer, but then he then said on another video of his that he took 2 AstraZeneca. So my point is, my delicious little babies, well, well, really, it's very true, isn't it? It needs to make your mind up, one or the other, really, isn't it? And I've got to be honest, I never clocked that. I must be honest, I never. My delicious little babies, but I just thought I'd tell you, so if you please take a look yourself, you'll see for yourself, my delicious little babies, do you see? It's just really odd, isn't it? how you say on one video that you've had, you know, one thing now, and then on another video it appears to be something else. Do you know what I mean, my delicious little babies? Do you not feel that that's a little bit odd? Strange? Anyway, my delicious little babies, I also want to say to you, so I'm going to tick you off now, Jim. I've advertised Jim Crenshaw, you know, with a C, not a K. I've advertised him quite a lot. But the other day, and of course with anybody not in that way. But the other day, he actually put a message, you know, to say that you know, he's had enough because he feels as though because what's happening is, my delicious little babies, with BitChute, okay, it seems to be, which it has been for a while now, okay, but it seems to be going through some sort of changes, changes, and well, he's having some problems with it. So what he said is he's had enough, and so he's not going to be uploading any more videos, and that's such a shame. It really is a shame. I mean, I wish that he'd go back on BitChute, you know, because he does bang out some really good little shorty videos. It's not very often that he does long ones, do you see what I mean? But really, you know, really good he was with what he was banging out. Do you see what I mean? It's just really a shame. So I've ticked you off, Jim Crenshaw, bless. You know, I don't know where he's gone to now. You know, I'll have to look back at his videos again, you know. So if anybody, my delicious little babies, who are new to my channel, you know, you happen to stumble across me by some miracle, it's a miracle. Well, it's search engine of your choice, my delicious little babies, Jim, and then space, Crenshaw with a C, like I said, not a K, and then space bar, BitChute. BRTCHUTE, and then you should have reached your destination. But yes, he's peed off with a BitChute at the moment, my delicious little babies. There's actually another couple of uploaders who have uploaded to do with BitChute at the moment, my delicious little babies. Okay, and not only that, but they seem to be as well, you know, like what we see on old YouTube, where it goes circle, you know. So sometimes you can be really engrossed in a video, and then next thing you know now, it happens to me all the time, and then the next thing you know, it just starts doing all these flipping circles, you know what I mean? Well, it's one circle, but it's just circle, you know what I mean? Then it just decides to start again when it decides to start again. That's been going on a long time. On YouTube, my delicious little babies, that's nothing new. But we're seeing it a lot, well, I am, on a BitChute, my delicious little babies. And something else that I want to mention as well, my delicious little babies. Now, I was talking about WhatsApp for quite a long time now, my delicious little babies, okay? And I've been doing it on and off on my videos. And, well, I'm going to be honest with you, my delicious little babies. It's really strange, this is, because say, for example, if I want to leave a comment, which is very rare that I ever do these days, and I want to leave a comment, say on YouTube. What happens is, it's like my key gets stuck, you know, like on my dog and burn, okay? So it takes like us, you know, some seconds to, you know, until I can leave a comment. Well, what would you know, my delicious little babies? The same thing's happening. There we are with WhatsApp. Do you see what I mean? I do not trust it. My delicious little babies, like, there we are. Been done saying it for how long? On and off on my videos. I just do not trust it. Do you see what I mean? Okay. Just seems, there we are, very odd to myself. That does. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? But I just thought I'd mention it. So maybe for yourselves, maybe you may be seeing, there we are, changes here. Because I've noticed with WhatsApp over these weeks and months that things have been changing. Do you see what I mean? Okay. So where they say that everything is private, well, the question is, my delicious little babies, how private are our messages, Mad Delicious Little Baby. I mean, I do not even send anything that's, do you know what I mean? There's nothing that I ever send that's, do you see what I'm saying? But imagine if somebody wanted to send something super duper, there we are, secret, okay? And they thought that they're, what do they call it? End to end, what's it called? Cryption or whatever it's called. And they genuinely thought in their hearts that it was all, you know, super duper shushy shushy. Do you know what I mean? Just to find that somebody else, there we are, can read their messages. So this is how it has become, Mad Delicious Little Babies, do you see? There we are, that's what I'm saying. But of course, I have been keeping an eye on it. Okay, Mad Delicious Little Babies, you know, because it's always good to do that, isn't it? Now then, Mad Delicious Little Babies, so what we got here? So, is there any... Oh, yes, okay. So, let's get to the first one, shall we? This uploader, okay, this is search engine of your choice, Mad Delicious Little Babies. You can either type in world space alternative space media and then space BitChute, and then you should have reached your destination. Or you could just type in WAM, you know, WAM, okay, then space bar BitChute, and then you should have reached your destination. Well, this uploader now, Josh, he's up to 36,887 subscribers, my delicious little babies, okay? Now, the video should read, the UK's, that doesn't mean no, the UK's new Prime Minister, you know, that shouted, Keir Starmer, is it? The Great Reset, Golden Boy, the bigger reset. Okay, my delicious little babies. So I'm just going to repeat that again for you, shall I? So the UK's new Prime Minister, Keir Starmer, the Great Reset, Golden Boy, the bigger reset. Yes, my delicious little babies. So this video here, my delicious little babies, that Josh usually does, that doesn't mean no. The one that he usually does is the length of time with his videos is usually about 20 odd minutes, 25 minutes or something. Do you see what I mean? Okay. And yes, this is what he's talking about, see. Now, I happened to watch our lovely, and again, not in that way, our lovely David Icke yesterday, because I'm actually subscribed to him on BitChute, my delicious little babies, because he's got, what has he got now? What have you got, David? 110,000, is it 600 and... could be 637 subscribers, my delicious little babies. I'm only subscribed to a few on BitChute, my delicious little babies, okay? And I'm only subscribed to, I would say, is it, I think about 7 on YouTube, my delicious little babies. So I'm not subscribed to a lot, okay? Because I just do not like a lot, if you know what I'm saying. I'm not meaning that in a nasty way. It's just that, you know, you could get a little bit carried away and just subscribe, you know. But I just prefer to subscribe to who I really, you know, love listening to their videos. Do you see what I mean? Yes, okay. Now, so... and what our lovely David Icke and his latest video on BitChute. Plus, you can also find our lovely David Icke on search engine of your choice. David Icke, 2 words together, his first name and last name, .com, okay? And then you'll find his other videos as well, okay? Please and thank you, my delicious little babies. So, yes, and he was talking about, it's about over 42 minutes long. And he was explaining about this latest effing shat in our UK. I'm effing disgusted, my delicious little babies. I really, really am, you know. Do you know what I mean? I mean, for sure, there we are. That was rigged. There we are. I don't give a damn what anybody tells me. Do you know what I mean? Okay? And the fact of the matter is, and I'll go back to the same thing again. You see, we do not need to be governed by anybody. Do you see what I mean? We would certainly find our own way. We'd all be able to help one another. There we are. We'd all be able to help one another and job done. Do you know what I mean? Instead, we got these effing twats. okay? And of course, he's up the flipping effing holes, that's Starmer. He's up the effing hole of the WEF, the World Economic Forum, which for any newcomers, my delicious babies who are not aware, you can find on YouTube, WEF, and then you can see for yourselves, my delicious babies, or you can type in WHO, WHO, World Health Organization, who is not there for our health at all, okay, my delicious babies. Well, he's up their holes, isn't he? So my point is that they just want to make our lives here in our UK, my delicious babies, okay? They are living hell. And of course, he's also up the hole of that putrid, well, they're all putrid anyway, that putrid Tony Blair. Just when you look at him, he looks evil. Do you know what I mean? He's just got that horrible, putrid looking bird trace. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? Anyway. And of course, Tony Blair's up the whole of, those. Do you see what I mean, my delicious babies? That's how it goes, you see, okay? But these are like what you call, there we are, little bitches who just, there we are, do as what they're told now, isn't it? Yes, okay? So what Josh talks about with World Alternative Media, who I've just told you about, he discusses to do with this situation, and then you can also look on BitChute or davidark.com, or if it's on BitChute, you just simply 2 words to go, David Ark. Do you see what I mean? And then you will find him on BitChute. Yes, but our lovely David, he breaks it down, there we are, exceptionally well. Very clear indeed, my delicious little babies, do you say? Okay, but it just disgusts me. Do you say? Because Starmer, I mean, he's even admitted he did. I've seen it long time anyway. There we are. Long time where he said that, instead of being in the Parliament in London, he'd rather be at Davos. Do you see what I'm saying? Yes. So he's not there for any of us. You or I out here, my delicious babies, who's in the UK. No. It's just a piece of effing shart. And you see, with all of them, they sold the effing souls. Do you see what I mean? Yes, there we are. Sold the effing souls they have. Do you see what I mean? Yes. And it wouldn't make a blind bit of difference whoever was to get in. Because they all end up, there we are, being little bitches. Do you see what I mean? Simple things, that's the way it is. Okay, and I'm just done saying it, do you see? Anyway, my delicious babies. But yeah, so Josh talks about that on World Alternative Media 1. Okay. Now then, the next one, my delicious babies, this is search engine of your choice, understanding space, the space lies. This upload happens to have 7,549 subscribers, my delicious little babies. Now then, I do advertise these rather a lot as well. The video should read, Chris Scar, massive inflation. I've just spelt it as inflation. Silly me. Silly Carly. Right, inflation. It's all right, I'll put the L there. I thought it looked odd. Anyway, my delicious little babies. So, yes. So, massive inflation in Canada. My delicious little babies. So, the point to this is, I'll repeat it again, Chris Scar, massive inflation in Canada. This video is just over a minute long, okay, because usually with Chris, it's very rare from what I can see that he does longer videos. They're usually super duper shorty videos, okay? And he's talking about inflation, and what he's saying is that you've got some in Canada, Mankind, where they're saying that he's wrong in what he's saying. Well, no, he's not wrong. I mean, if you look at, say, up until a few years ago in the UK, I got your man there, what he was talking about, do you see? Because if you look at, like, say, even 3 years ago, and you look at, I'm just sort of saying that roughly, in our UK, my delicious little baby as well, you will find that, say, an olive oil, a bottle of olive oil, okay, would cost you, and that doesn't mean no, would cost you a couple of squids, ching ching. But now it costs like £7. No joke, swear down. My delicious little baby's okay, because in Waitrose it's £7.50. In Aldi it's £6.99. okay? So, not to mention other foods, there we are, and everything, okay? Even coffee has gone up a lot, okay? My delicious babies, everything, like, say, washing detergent, you know, to wash your clothes, that's, there we are, gone up, okay? There's very few places, and with me, I like to shop around. And mind you, I mean, I've got my latest now, which is Ariel. It's the liquid form now, you know, for your washing machine, my beautiful little washing machine, and of course my beautiful little dryer. And well, that's nearly a tenner. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? Okay. But my favourite one is Surf. I love Surf. Okay. But if I cannot get it at the right price, you know what it should be. Okay, then I will go for something else. Do you see what I mean? Okay. But usually it will usually be Ariel or Surf. Do you see what I mean? But, and of course, you know, then I've got my little concentrated, my little comfort, you know, because I like the Lenore and the comfort, but that one as well. And how much was that? I think that was it nearly £6? Squids? Ka-ching, ka-ching. So, I mean, that's just to wash your clothes, my delicious little babies, do you say? So, I got where your man there, Chris, was coming from, but I happen to like Chris, not in that way, not in that way. I happen to like Chris, do you know what I mean? He's just done saying it, he says things the way it is, do you see what I mean? That is what I like to see. Not falseness, there we are, and not fakers. Do you see what I mean, okay? Who are kissing somebody else's flipping ass now, do you see what I mean, okay? But yeah, very interesting. But of course, you know, he gets then, you know, slated because according to some Canadians that Chris is wrong. Well, no, he's not wrong. And there's too much as well. There we are coming out of Canada, you know, with more than, shall we just say, one's food shopping, what do you call it, bills. There's a lot of different things coming out of there, and I've been done saying it on and off for months. Do you see what I mean, my delicious babies? And others have. And if you was to go onto our lovely on YouTube, our lovely Redacted, they talk, there we are, an awful lot to do with Canada. Do you see what I mean, my delicious babies? Anyway, so if you was to getting back to this understanding the laws, that's the uploader on BitChute, my delicious babies. If you stay on that after, you know, should anybody have an interest, of course, please and thank you, my delicious babies. If you stay on understanding the laws, okay, and then you just click the little roundy squarey box, okay, please and thank you. You will then come to another video, okay, so it's on the same channel on BitChute, my delicious babies. Now this one, okay, should read major concession. Australian Journal publishes the ineffectiveness of the, okay, my delicious little babies. So I'll just repeat that again for you, shall I? Major concession. Australian Journal publishes the ineffectiveness of the, okay, my delicious little babies. That's only around just over 7 minutes long, okay, my delicious little babies. So your woman there is explaining that this has been now proven that, yes, that what they were saying should have been working, well, actually has been proved not to work. Okay, my delicious little babies, and that's what that's talking about. So should anybody have an interest at all in listening to that as well, my delicious little babies, it's really important. It may not sort of seem it, okay, because it's a lot to take in, is what I'm saying, okay? But it really is, there we are, very important, okay? Especially the videos that I advertised, was it yesterday, you know, to do with doctors and everything. Do you see what I mean? There we are, very important, okay? Now then, my delicious little babies. And of course, I'm not here to depress anybody. That's the last thing I ever want to do. Do you know what I mean? Okay, if I depress you, I depress me effing self. Do you see what I mean? Okay, my delicious little babies. And I don't like to be that way. Do you see what I mean? Okay, I like to be super duper deliciously happy. Do you see what I mean? Yes. Anyway, so that's that. So there's no more with understanding the laws. No, because there's two of those. Now then, for these no, hold on, let me mention another one. So, as search engine of your choice again, my delicious little babies, and if you please type in, I do mention them sometimes, God bless them, are our lovely Lee and our lovely Dave, not in that way, not in that way. The Frontline, so it's 3 words together, the Frontline.army. Okay, my delicious little babies, yes, okay. And then space bar BitChute, and then you should have reached your destination. Okay, my delicious little babies, and it's with our lovely Lee and lovely Dave, and their video is around 30 minutes long. In fact, I've not long listened to it actually earlier, and yes. So you've also got what's her name? God bless her. They show Steph as well. It's all to do with survival as well. So this week she's on there, and what it's to do with is that she shows you, she gets like a litre of water from this little river. Okay, my delicious babies, like a litre of water. She puts some iodine, 5 drops of iodine in it. Give it a good shake. Put the lid back on, leave it for 30 minutes, and then you've got purer water to drink. It's really good. Their videos, there we are very good. Okay, my delicious babies. I mentioned to do water. In fact, I gave the solution away actually. There was because I had a couple, so I'll give one away. And then you've got 2 parts to this, and then you can, what is it you can do? You can do up to, forgot how many litres. Is it 60 litres or something you could do? Anyway, it wasn't expensive, my delicious babes, but I had a couple, okay? So I kept the one that my beautiful dear little friends are, how I love them so, gave me. And I'll give another one away, okay, my delicious little babies. Of course, you can use, you know, while we're on this subject, if you want to as well, to do your alkaline and everything, you can use a 1/2 teaspoon, very, 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 you know, make sure that it's, you know, just a level, you know, not a heat. 1/2 teaspoon of bicarbonate of soda, then just pour it into some water and knock it back. You see what I mean? That's very good for your alkaline. Do you see what I mean? My delicious little babies, helps you immensely. Yes, okay. So getting back to this now then, so yeah, so Steph shows that, but with Lee and Dave, there we are, they show different clips with different things now, do you see what I mean? But yes, but it's just really good because they talk about different things, but what's really important as well is that they talk about health as well. Do you know what I mean? And the best ways to keep yourself, you know, plus they've got some products, some items for sale as well. There we are, should anybody have any form of an interest. At the moment, they're up to 206 subscribers on BitChute, my delicious babies. Mind you, I do believe they're on Rumble as well. But with Rumble, it's about getting the likes. I said that the other day. You've got to get, you know, thumbs up the likes. You see what I mean? Yes, okay. Because Rumble seems to like that, apparently, I'd heard. Anyway, my delicious babies. But no, we need to get our lovely little Lee and his lovely little mate Dave's numbers up on BitChute. We need to have many more subscribers, my delicious babies. But I myself do not know what's happening with BitChute. There's something going on, but I don't know, but I've been noticing the changes, like I said earlier. So I don't know. I don't know how that's rocking and rolling at the moment, my delicious little babies. But we can only hope that it can stay there because, you know, because ones can speak, they can speak. Do you know what I mean? Well, as freely as they can, really. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? It's freer than some other platforms. Do you see what I mean? Now then, my delicious babies. So this one now. So I'm going to because of what's happening with BitChute, okay, so I've mentioned all of that, yes, and yeah, the Frontline.army, they've got a selection of other videos as well, should you wish to have a browse through, okay. They're very good, you know, God bless them, and they like to have a laugh, you know, so as much as it's serious, they like to have the crack, you know what I mean, so they can be really amusing, God bless them. So to do with BitChute again, I'm talking about this now, right? So for some reason, there's so many videos that come up, okay? And then it's like it comes to, there we are. The only way I can explain it really is it's like a dead end. Do you know what I mean? And then, do you see what I'm saying? Yes? So I thought, you know what I'm going to do? I thought I'm going to look in health and medical. So, search engine of your choice, my delicious little babies. If you could please and thank you, just type in BitChute. You know, it's all together. All together now, in no man's land, together. Okay, my delicious little babies. You just scroll down. So you have news and politics, but then you should see health and medical. Okay, and then you just click on there, please and thank you, my delicious little babies. Now, so I thought I'll have a little look on there. I haven't looked at a lot of videos, so I'm going to be honest with you there, my delicious babies. But there were two which jumped out at me, so I'm going to mention them, okay? But for anybody else, and of course on BitChute they also, you know, and it will come under, I should imagine, health and medical. Well, I would have thought so, but it does pop up in the news and politics as well, my delicious babies. And there's everything, you know, from diabetes cures to, you know, to a lot of different things. Oh, and one last thing I want to say, yes, and on Lee and Dave's video, God bless them, they showed another video. I don't know if it would come off TikTok, it could have come off TikTok, where they were saying that cholesterol doesn't even exist. How long, there we are, have I been saying this for, my delicious babies? Well before I ever started my YouTube, there we are, my YouTube channel. Well before. Do you see what I mean? Doesn't exist. Do you, sir? So, and then they showed the video. And I was talking to Dog and Burn. I was talking to my Dog and Burn. I said, yes, because I know. See what I mean? It's another effing scam again. Do you see what I mean, okay? And of course, I've met many. They say, oh, I can only have this margarine, or I can only have this because, you know, because of my cholesterol. And then when you explain, which I have done, there we are, over the years, and explain that there's no such thing as cholesterol, they do not believe me. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? But it is true. It does not exist. I've got nothing across, told you, my shoulders. It doesn't exist. See, I'm stumbling on that. Okay, so you'll see that little clip as well, my delicious little babies. See, I'm stumbling there. Now then, my delicious little babies. So this one here is, right, okay, because I've got these two, then I've got one on YouTube, okay, then that's me over and out. Okay, my delicious babies. This one here, yeah, it's health and medical, BitChute. This uploader happens to have 554 subscribers, my delicious little babies, okay? And it's, if you could please and thank you, type in search engine of your choice, Matthews space matters, Matthews space matters, then space BitChute, okay? So then you scroll down, health and medical, click on there, please, and thank you, my delicious babies, okay? And then, you know, you're there, okay, my delicious babies. And this, right, the upload is called United Health Alliance, United Health Alliance, okay? That's the uploader, okay? With, no, it isn't. I'm reading the wrong one, my delicious little babies. That's the next one. Sorry, Matthews Matters, okay? 554 subscribers. I'm sorry about that, my delicious little babies. Do forgive me. Now, this video should read, who is Bill Gates? Corbett Report documentary. Okay, my delicious little babies. I'm just going to repeat that again. Who is Bill Gates? Corbett Report documentary. uploader Matthews Matters, search engine of choice. I'll just repeat again, Matthews space Matters BitChute, and then scroll down health and medical, and then you should be able to anyway, you'll be on there anyway. This I like the Corbett report, I do, okay, and because he does bang out some really good videos, okay. He's been going for years as well. This video, my delicious little babies, it is over 2 hours. 2 hours long. Okay, my delicious little babies. Now, you probably say to yourself, well, it could get a little bit boring in it. No, not at all. It's not boring one bit. I can assure you of that, okay? You certainly will not want to click off. Do you see what I mean, okay? And how to do it is, it's like 30-minute ones, if you know what I'm saying, okay? So so the way I saw it is that somebody, and then they put them all together. Do you see what I mean? Okay, my delicious little babies. But yes, very interesting. Okay, my delicious little babies. Yeah, well, I could say a lot more about the putrid effing Bill Gates. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? But of course, he himself, he's when they're in that type of world, okay, they come from that type of world. They've been programmed. There we are, so much. Do you see what I mean? Okay. But at the same time, I do not feel one bit sorry, because at the end of the day, the fact of the matter is they know right from wrong, okay? So they know if they're doing something disgustingly putrid wrong. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? So you see me now then? I cannot stand you, man, there. Okay, my delicious little babies? That's that one. Now, the other one that I was telling you about, so this is search engine of your choice, United Space Health Space Alliance, and then space BitChute. Okay, my delicious little babies, this uploader happens to have 858 subscribers, my delicious little babies. Right, this jumped out at me, so I'm going to read it out to you, okay, my delicious little babies. Trump announces he will set up a commission to investigate big pharma and food giants. Okay, my delicious little babies. So I'm just going to repeat that again for you, shall I? Trump announces he will set up a commission to investigate big pharma and food giants. Okay, my delicious little babies. Now, you're probably wondering, well, why is she mentioning this? And I will explain. Because I've never heard, such a load of effing bullshit in all my life, okay? Now, the fact of the matter is, who is talking on this video, because it's another uploader who's uploaded it onto their channel, do you see, with this United Health Alliance. But who is talking is Mike Adams. Now, the point that I'm making, he does do some good videos. However, to be mentioning this, okay, my delicious little babies, well, me, myself, personally, I wasn't really happy about that, to be perfectly honest, you know what I mean, okay? Especially when we look at, I mean, don't get me wrong, there was a little bit of what he was saying, you had to get what Mark was saying, do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? But, to me, the way I see it is, well, why would Donald Trump want to try to sort out Big Pharma when he was happy to roll out with warp speed? My delicious little babies. And what would be even more interesting for you, my delicious little babies, okay, is to take a look at some of the comments. There's not a lot, because BitChute does not usually have, a lot of uploaders, loads and loads of comments. There are on some channels, but I would not say a lot. Do you see what I mean, okay? It's not like YouTube or something like that where you can have thousands and thousands, no, okay? But it's really interesting for you to look at some of those comments, my delicious little babies, put it that way, okay? I wouldn't say that it was one of Mike's better videos, put it that way, my delicious little babies. But like I said, he's done other videos. And if you're wondering who I'm talking about with Mark Adams, he's on BitChute and he's under Natural News. Natural News, 2 words together, my delicious little babies. And he does do some very good videos. There we are. However, I was not impressed with this at all now. Just makes you wonder, you know, who's you know, ka-ching, 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 what's going on? Do you see what I mean? There we are, my delicious little babies, do you say? Okay? Me, myself, personally, if Donald Trump was to get back in, because, you know, it's all just a game. It's one big effing game. And there's a part where Donald Trump had said this, and he happened to be wearing a blue tie. Well, it wasn't so long ago to do the warp speed. He was also wearing a blue tie. Do you follow me, my delicious little babies? You see, you got a clock things, you see, do you see? Okay? So I'll clock that, all right. But nothing would change. And of course, they're still going on about, because they're all flipping effing putrid. Like I said, Donald Trump, he should have stayed as a businessman, do you see what I mean? But he's taking the P, the biggest P, out of his out of his population. And of course, you know, we don't like that word, but, you know, the ones who follow him now, there we are, you know, and I'm sorry to have to say it, but they're damn foolish, isn't it? Because he's not going to, you know, I mean, if somebody's with all this crack and not even saying sorry or anything, yes, and then he comes round, you know, second time around, you know, to come out with this bullshit, he would not do no such thing. And of course, as we very well know, for those of us who know, he never drained the swamp. He didn't do none of that. It's a load of effing bullshit. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? So it's about time that others, there we are, effing work up. And then, of course, they keep saying that other twat over there, what's his name, Biden? They keep saying, oh, you know, him to do with the dementia and everything. I know all about dementia. I happen to take it extremely. There we are, seriously. My delicious little babies. And let me tell you, it's amazing, isn't it, how they can say all this, you know, to keep the news rolling. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies, okay? So that, you know, if Biden, because he's made plenty of F-ups, hasn't he, my delicious little babies, they could just put it down to dementia. Oh, he's got dementia. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? Let me tell you, your man there, and I'm standing by this, there we are, and I'm not going to change. He has not got dementia, okay? So I don't give a fiddler's F what anybody says, and I'm not shouting at you, my delicious little babies. I do not give a fiddler's F, okay? He has not got dementia. This is one big effing sharp shirt, okay? And when ones, there we are, understand that now then, there we are. We're on the same song sheet. Oh, and just to let you know as well, my delicious little babies, that of course, you know, as we very well know, I've been already done telling others, you know, what was it, in the UK, there was one case of, what was it, E. coli, and then we had the one in Mexico, God bless, where they kept doing this test until something tested positive to do with bird flu. Nobody must fall for this, okay, my delicious little babies, because it's back out again, okay? But it's like I said, I mean, when they did the first time around, you know, I personally do not feel that as many are going to fall for this. No, I do not. Okay, my delicious little babies, but yeah. So they're wanting to start it all over again. And I also seen a clip as well with, what's his name? Tedros, that putrid piece of shit as well, from The Who, sorry, there we are, stumbled again. Saying that that they must get more aggressive with ones who have not been. Okay, my delicious little babies. So, where do we have free choice? Do you see what I mean? So, if somebody does not want to be like myself, okay, does not want to be, well, that's my choice, isn't it? Just like it's anybody else's choice out there. Do you see what I mean? And I've seen another video, well, anyway, he's a piece of shit. So, as far as I'm concerned, they can try to get as aggressive as they like. But the fact of the matter is, they're not flipping doing nothing to my flipping arms or my body. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? They're already doing enough, effing flipping poisoning everything. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? Let's see if this video stays up. So yeah, piece of shit, you know what I mean? And I've seen another video. Who was it with? On BitChute, my delicious little babies. And the reason why I haven't wrote it down is because it's called Not Space Fake Space News. Okay, search engine of your choice, BitChute. The reason why I haven't wrote it down, that's about 25 minutes long, is because he only shows a small part on his videos. So what his title says, yes, but he only shows a small part. So for the rest of it, he's advertising. Okay, so whether it's Bitcoin or whatever it is, okay. So that's why I don't write it down. And to be quite honest with you, there's been very few of his videos these days that I do watch, okay. There has been a couple that I've actually posted out in Mad Dog and Bone. When was it? Last year, just a couple of them. But no, I just get sick and tired of the advertising. Do you see what I mean? Okay, you know, one's just, there we are, simple teens just want to watch a video. Do you see what I mean? Okay, and if you are going to advertise, just do it short and sweet. Do you see what I mean? Anyway, so, but it's really interesting when you look back the way that they treated anybody who was not. Do you see what I mean? Especially in Born in the USA, they were wicked and putrid. Do you see what I mean, my little baby? Sorry. You know, over here, not that I'm aware of, it was not as bad in our UK, okay? Although, like I said, months ago, somebody said to me, keep away from me. You know, you're not, what was it? I can't remember if he said vaccinated, whatever he said. You know, you're not vaccinated. Do you see what I mean? An elderly man. Well, I've never spoken to him again, and neither will I. I'm not going to be treated like that by anybody, my delicious little babies. Do you see? If I choose not to poison myself, then that is up to myself, isn't it? And my heart goes out to anybody who has very sadly gone through this. However, my heart does not go out to the putrid effers like the poisonous putrid box in the corner of the room, where they call themselves journalists. I do not feel one bit sorry for those. And that goes for America and everywhere. Do you know what I mean? Who were pushing it, and then they found, there we are, themselves damn ill now. Do you see what I mean, my delicious baby? So I do not feel sorry for those, but I feel sorry for everybody else, do you know what I mean, who very sadly has gone through this, okay? Now then, so yeah, that was with that video to do with Mike Adams. I wouldn't say myself it was one of his better videos myself, okay? Like I said, who's ka-ching, 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 do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies? Now, finally, and then I'm over and out, like I said, YouTube, my delicious little babies, and to anybody who's new, like I said, the video has gone on a little bit longer, but, you know, sometimes that happens, doesn't it, my delicious little babies? If I've got more to say, well, I've got more to say. If I've not got a lot to say, well, I've not got a lot to say. But the simple thing with me, I've always got, there we are, something to say. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies, guy? Now then, this is YouTube, and all you've got to type in, please and thank you. This is not for anybody who watches my videos regularly, my delicious little babies. This is for any newcomers, God bless you. Redacted. So that's all you just got to type into YouTube, my delicious little babies, redacted, okay? And then you'll keep, there we are, up with everything now, okay? Now, with little Clayton and little Natalie and little Phila Dave, Redacted happens to have 2.42 million subscribers, my delicious little baby, so they're rather large, okay? The video should read, yes, I listened to this, there we are, early this morning, my delicious little babies, yes. Shocking Dutch cover-up. Yes, my delicious little babies. They knew about injuries and hid the data. Shall I repeat that again for you, my delicious little babies? Shocking Dutch cover-up. They knew about injuries and hid the data. Okay, my delicious little babies. Now then, so now I'm going to close my book. That video there, I think it's about 45 minutes long. I heard it, there we are, early this morning, my delicious little babies. And here's what I've got to say now. So Clayton, God bless him, and like I said, with anybody not in that way, not in that way, but they're a lovely little couple, little Natalie and little Clayton, do you know what I mean? And then, of course, you know, they've got their work colleague and friend, you know, Phil or Dave. I can never get the name right, okay, my delicious babies, but they're brilliant, redacted. And what it is, he's talking to a woman there who has been injured by this, and he's talking to two other men, and one, I think, is in one of the parliaments anyway, and he has been injured as well, my delicious babies. So anyway, he's not happy either, okay, my delicious babies, and they're explaining about all of this. But what I want you to please look at, my delicious babies, there's probably a lot more now from this morning, my delicious babies, but is the comments. Now, there were comments, some of them, I never read a lot, but I read, there we are, enough, okay, where they're saying, well, you know, which is what I've been done, saying how long, enough of the chatty, there we are, and get this sorted out. Do you see what I mean? This is what, and judging by the comments, okay, and this is not the first time I've seen this anywhere, because you've seen it on John Campbell's channel on YouTube as well, my delicious babies. You've seen in some of the comments there as well, okay? So this is not new, but what I'm saying is, there we are, viewers, shall we say, for some, are getting damn frustrated, okay? Because everybody's chat, but there we are, but nothing's getting done. Do you see what I mean? Yes, okay? And it's like... The only way that I can explain this, it's like everybody's talking, yes. Well, to me, and I'm seeing it on a lot of different channels, my delicious little babies, over the months, okay. Well, it's like ones are more like having a mother's meeting. That's what just come to me, Noddle, a mother's meeting, rather than saying, right, well, what are we going to do about it? Do you see what I mean? Now, the one man on there who Clayton's talking to now, he, well, you know, he makes his feelings very clear. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies, okay? But to me, the comments, there we are very important. Do you see what I mean, my delicious little babies, okay? Because it tells 1,000 words. Do you see what I mean? Yes, okay? Ones are just had enough now. Less of the flipping chit-chat. There we are, and get on with it. Do you see what I mean, okay? Because somebody, because what the comments is saying is that, you know, to have a fan, well, what's use is that? Because if somebody's been fanned, then it simply means that, well, really, there's no justice, is there? It's just ka-ching, isn't it? What about all of, God bless the beautiful dear little souls, everybody's lives, plus our beautiful little babies who we call our sons and daughters, and beautiful little and large animals, little and large birdies all over the world, you know, and creatures great and small. What about everything, you know, that they've done? Do you see what I mean? So, to pay a fan, okay, doesn't cut it. That's just figure of speech, my delicious little babies. Do you see? So, you can read in the comments, there we are, how others, there we are feeling. Do you see? They're getting sick and tired of listening to the shouts, because that's what it is, my delicious little babies. I mean, I'm not going to say that about Redacted. I mean, I love Redacted. Do you know what I mean? But to me, I totally agree. You know, to me, it does not look to me as though anything's getting done at all. My delicious little babies, do you say? But there's so many out there who have lost their dear, beautiful loved ones, their dear, beautiful little sons and daughters, little babies and everything, you know. And there we are, they want justice. It's very clear. You only have to look at, there we are, the comments to know. Do you see what I mean, okay? Anyway, so that's the end of my video. So, also, excuse me. So, until my next video, sending each and every one of you peace, love, harmony, and bright blessings. May your beautiful little selves and your beautiful little families all be fully protected. And wherever you are in the world, okay, have a super duper and delicious time. You only get one life, okay, my delicious little babies. Yeah, and I love you also, okay. But yes, I feel that I have there we are, covered as much as what I can cover now, okay, for today, for this evening. And if it is evening wherever you are, have a beautiful time, okay. And I can only hope that the weather is better in your neck of the woods than it is in mine, okay, my delicious babies. But of course, in the UK it could differ, it could be different somewhere. Do you see what I mean? Okay. And yeah, just very lastly, yes, so it appears that I did have and I had that hunch yesterday, and I said I was going to do a Sagittarius and Capricorn readings. Yes, I just had that hunch, that feeling. Do you see what I mean? Yes. So God bless, and God bless anybody who's clicked on the likes and watched my videos. So God bless you all, okay, my delicious little babies. Yeah, so what I'm going to do now, I'm going to go out for a walk with my beautiful and delicious little Ruby Tuesday, because my beautiful and delicious little Maisie Moo can walk herself, and then I'm going to go up. No, I haven't got to, because I'm little pussycat sitting, okay? So I'm going to be going up in a bit to go and see how our other little baby is. Do you see what I mean, okay? And her daddy has been in touch today to ask me if all is well, and it is well. She's just got a little habit, God bless her. I do not know, I never noticed it before, like she'll nip you, or she'll if you're not careful, she'll give you a little scratch or something, so you're stroking her and all of a sudden she'll for some unknown reason, there we are, like on my hand there, look, a little tiny bit there. I said, oh, little baby, I said, you mustn't do that, because I don't do anything to hurt her. Do you see what I mean? But she just got this. I'll talk to her daddy, when he comes back. I don't know when he's going to be back, probably another few days. But, because his dear little wife, his dear little baby daughter's abroad at the moment. So, yeah, so the point is, and I'll explain, so maybe he'll say to me, yes, she does do that. But I never knew her to do that before, so I don't know why. Anyway, my delicious little babies, yeah, you just take care of yourselves, okay? So much love. God bless. Over and out. Love ya. Goodbye.